The Prentice Alsop Heating and Air Coaches Corner, fueled by Donut Country and McDonald's Murfreesboro on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and streaming at WGNSSports.com.
The Coaches Show is brought to you by Dr. Automotive, the cure for your car. Professional auto repair and maintenance from ASE certified mechanics and master mechanics. Check them out online at autorepairsmyrna.com. And now we welcome in Blackman head coach Matt Kriesky. How you doing this morning, Coach?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Doing good, and congratulations on another playoff berth this week. Obviously, you wish you the outcome on Thursday night had been a little better. 19-14 loss to Coffee County, but 5-5 on the season, and got the number 4 seed in the region this week.
Yeah, yes, sir. It's still got a little sting from Thursday night, but yes, we still get to play. That's been our goal. I think all the listeners heard me talk about week 11. Week 11, getting that 11th game all year long. We got it this year, and so we're looking forward to it. We were able to watch some film on Friday. Start working on Green Hills, so we're excited and I'm glad to be in the playoffs.
And overall, it's been a really good season for the Blackman Blaze football team. I know you've had a really tough schedule, which I think is going to really help you coming up this week. Playing at Brentwood, playing at Ravenwood, even Coffee County on Thursday night. I really feel like that's going to really help you going into Green Hill.
Yeah, we knew all week, talking about Coffee, we knew all week they're big, they're physical. We knew it was going to be a tough matchup for us. You got to protect the football and hold on to the football, and you can't have any turnovers. 4 turnovers in the first half, as that's going to hurt you. And so like you said about our schedule, man, we've Brentwood and Ravenwood played for the region championship last night, and then Oakland and Riverdale also on Thursday night too. So you look at our losses, have been against some tough opponents.
And you gotta, I've enjoyed watching your team grow throughout the year. I really feel like your defensive line and your defensive front has really been a staple for your team this year, and they've been really solid.
Yeah, those guys, they gave up 1 touchdown against Coffee County. I don't really consider it a touchdown. It was an interception that Coffee County returned inside the 10. So they played good all night. Other than that, when we gave Coffee County the short field, they played hard. They never gave up. They never quit. Getting down early, and so that's a special group. They're going to fight every single play, every quarter until the end for us, and give us a chance. They gave us a chance to end the game on Thursday night. We got the ball back. They made a stop on 4th down with under a minute to go in the game. If we could have made a miraculous play and scored, we would have went up. But we got to tip our hats to them. They're going to keep doing what they're doing, and we expect a big night from them this Friday night.
And another part of your team that's really impressed me this year has been your special teams. It seems like every time I watch your team play, you come up with some kind of block punt, kick return, a big kick, or a punt inside the 5-yard line. And I think that's going to really bode well for you going into this week too.
Yes, we Coach Holman, DB coach and also special teams coordinator, does a great job scheming up punt blocks each and every week. And he's done a great job with that. And with all our special teams, we knew this week they were going to kick it short, so he moved some guys around to help out, to get us good field position. Even our punt team, we've got a sophomore punter, Braxton. He's doing a great job, and he's had some great kicks this year, and he's been under pressure. Thursday night they were coming, and he was still able to get the kick off. It hit somebody, but it still went forward, and it was a good kick. So for a sophomore, he's done well.
As the playoffs approach, obviously you want to knock those turnovers out going forward. But I think you've had pretty solid quarterback play for the most part this year, not turning the ball over. Running backs have done a pretty good job of not turning over as much. I know the weather had a play in that on Thursday night. I know Grant Gardner's had a really good, solid season for you as well.
Yeah, they've done well this year. Marcus has done a great job. He made one mistake. Thursday night was a costly mistake, but as a sophomore, he's going to learn and grow from that and get better. He'll be better this upcoming Friday night and won't make the same mistake this Friday night. So we've got full confidence in him that he can get the job done. And our running backs, Jabari and Grant, have done a great job. They each neck and neck with yards and carries. They both have the same. It's pretty much close with carries and yards. Grant had a good night, over 100 yards rushing on Thursday. So we feel like we've got a good 1-2 punch in the backfield.
You really do. And I really feel like you're in a good spot. You're going to have your guys' attention. Where do you feel mentally as a coach? I know you don't want to be coming off a loss, but that's also going to get your players' attention heading into first round of the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, Thursday, I know everybody was upset, but I let them know, everybody's 0-0 right now, and you win, you keep going. So that's the mentality we're going to take. We're going to come in here, Monday ready to work and get better. And so, it stings, but, I know the guys will be focused and ready to go on Friday night and give us everything they got.
And I know we talked about your non-conference schedule. Green Hill's another team, 10-0. From their side, what do you know about them? What are you looking for?
Green Hill's a very athletic team. We've been able to watch them get an early start on them from playing on Thursday. They've got a real good quarterback. Their quarterback plays well. He's not only he can throw the ball, but he can run. And that's kind of scary. So they're doing a great job there. And so they're off up front. Got some big guys that move well. They're able to get, and then the receivers, they're able to get the ball in space. So it's going to be a challenge for our defense. I think they'll be ready. Defensively, they fly around. They're going to line up. They're going to give you different looks in the secondary. They're going to line up in man. They're going to line up in zone, and then they're also going to come after you. So we got to be ready. We got to be able to adjust, on the fly and make the adjustments that we need to be successful.
And another group on your team that I don't think they get as much publicity, but I think they've been pretty solid for you this year. Your offensive line, they've really done a really good job of giving your backs holes and trying to hold up for you.
Yeah, I think they've done a great job this year. The Molina brothers have done an outstanding job. You got Hudson Lee up front, Kennedy Jackson. All those guys have done a really good job for us this year, and I think they've gotten better throughout the year. And I thought Thursday night they played well. For us to rush for over 100 yards against a tough physical Coffee County team was really well. I think coming into this Friday night, I think they'll do a great job for us, and they'll keep doing what we've been asking them to do and what we've been preaching to do each long. Play with a purpose and be physical at the point of attack.
How are you as a coach right now, Coach? Mentally, are y'all you feeling pretty good about where you're at? I know obviously not coming off a win, but what you've gone through for 10 weeks, you got to feel pretty solid with your group, and they've now put themselves in position to go make a run.
Yeah, that's what, like you said, we talked all year about getting that 11th game. We've got it, and so now we the opportunity. We've got the opportunity we want. We feel like in our seeding, It's good. It's a good scenario for us. We match up with Green Hills. If we can pull out the win, we probably see Riverdale again in the second round. So we're familiar with them, and so it's good. We feel good. This time of year is not only about the mentality of your team, how you're doing, how coming off after the end of the regular season, but also injuries. It plays a huge part in the playoff run. Got to make sure everybody stays healthy and just staying together as a team.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's going to be big coming up Friday night, playing at Green Hills. I know the Blackman will have a huge student section and crowd, and the whole Blackman community will be up there Friday night.
Yeah, all year long, we've had great support from our students, our community. It was pouring down rain. You had people sitting in the stands pouring down rain on Thursday night. So that was, that's the Blackman community. They're going to come out rain or shine. So we really appreciate the support we get from the student section, the faculty, the entire community. So we know everyone's excited. They're going to load up and head on to Green Hills on Friday.
They will, and it's going to be a real exciting game and a really good matchup. And it's not too far of a ride for everybody here to get up there and cheer on the Blaze as they start their playoff run this week. You got a little special guest in here today, Griffin, with you this morning, and he's doing a really good job here.
Yeah, he wanted to tag along this morning, so my little assistant right here, he's helping me out. He got up early this morning with me, watching film. He noticed that Green Hills kicked an onside kick against Mount Juliet, so he told me to make sure that we're going to be prepared and ready for that. And so I made note to tell Coach Holman tomorrow during our meetings that Griffin said we got to get ready for the onside kick against Green Hills.
That's awesome. Always good to have an extra coach and set of eyes whenever you need it. Coach, where mentally, where do you feel like your kids are? Do you feel like they're ready to go? You feel like they're in a good spot and they're going to really, because I've felt all year that y'all were going to be the team that was going to be a surprise team and going to really peak at playoff time, and I really feel like that's going to happen this week.
Yes, I think kids mentally, they're, of course, it Friday hurt, coming back to school, but I know after the weekend they'll be ready. They'll be ready to go. I think coaches are the ones that have carry it longer than the kids. They're 16, 17-year-old kids. They got short-term memory. They got all kinds of other stuff going on, and so Monday they know it's a new week. The sun's up. We still get to play. There's half the teams across the state are packing up their equipment, and they'll also be doing that next week. So we know we're going to be ready to go, and the kids will be flying around Monday and having a good practice.
And, we really are excited to watch it, and really good luck this week, Coach, and good luck in the playoffs, and we expect to see you on a long run this year.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me on this morning.
All right, Coach, this is Blackman head coach Matt Kriesky. The Coaches Show is brought to you by Dan France Concrete, a licensed and insured residential and commercial concrete construction contractor serving Middle Tennessee. That's Dan France Concrete.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a